Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel's case being heard by the UK Privy Council and also the Beryllium security guard who was shot and pronounced by his co-worker while on the job. Now, Vybz Kartel's case was presented to the Privy Council and the main focus was the tainting of the jury. There's many discrepancies that took place with just the jury alone. And point out the fact that the jury was pushed back extremely late and invited to bring a verdict. Something which defense attorneys pointed out had never been done in the Jamaican judicial system. No jury has ever been asked to stay back so late to come to a verdict. Now, as it pertains to the bribe, it is said that a bribe was allegedly offered to one of the jurors by another juror. Now, Isaac Buchanan pointed out that after the incident took place and was brought to the light of other jurors, and the judge spoke with the jury, it is said that one of the women said she was concerned about the woman who was offered the bribe. And of course, defense attorneys are asking, could a situation like that have turned the jury against the defendants, painting them in a negative light? Should then a fresh jury have been selected, seeing that that incident took place with said jury pool? And the UK judges also use the term fruit of the poisonous tree, meaning if the jury was tainted, any verdict that was arrived at by said jury might have been tainted, regardless of which way them did say. And of course, all of this is very important, as the matter is, did Vybz Kartel get a fair trial? I take the opportunity to ask you what you believe in the comment section, based on these things that are already being talked about in the UK Privy Council, just with what took place with the jury. Keep in mind, matters like this, the jury is often asked to refrain from reading news articles about the matter at hand and things of that nature to make sure that their decision is unbiased. But think about this. Which group of Jamaicans living on the Jamaican island at that time could say that with situations like a bribery being offered to the jury and the jury having to stay so late to come to a verdict, the jury might have been tainted based on those situations alone? Now, some might argue the fact that the trial was said to be the longest in Jamaican history, not rumored to be, not said so by certain people. Factually, it was the longest trial in Jamaican history. And Vybz Kartel's popularity and superstardom made it one of the most talked about and looked into trials in which an entertainer was accused and convicted. And of course, lawyers are expected to mention the telecommunications evidence in much more detail, so that the UK Privy Council can hear arguments from both sides, as the DPP is also in the UK and also has a UK counterpart. Well, now, if they're going to bring up the fact that there was no forensics, or maybe the case will just be focused on the fact of fairness, if there were any biases and any inconsistencies in the way Vybz Kartel's trial took place on the part of the state. Isaac Buchanan also pointed out that it is the judge's duty to protect the appellants and the fairness of the court, so that a situation like this does not occur, where the people have to appeal the verdict on the basis of fairness. Talk in my comment section. Tell me what you think. Of course, I'm making you know what going on with other stories also making headlines today. Now, the beryllium security guard who was fatally wounded by his colleague at the company's office on Burke Road in Kingston has been identified by police as Kevin Hunter. It is said that the Kingston Central Police are investigating the death of the security officer at the rear gate of the beryllium compound along Burke Lane near South Camp Road. Now think about this. This happened to him at work. The shocking part is that commanding officer, Superintendent Breezeford Williams says the initial reports are that the shooting was accidental and involved another security guard. What really had taken place in beryllium? Remember incident taking place at the NCB in a Portmore, in which a security officer weapon accidentally fired, wounding multiple people in the vicinity. One security guard was observed trying to help a woman, and his pistol or her pistol also falling from the holster, causing individuals to frantically scatter again. And then this, a security guard wounding, not even wounding, taking the life, as he was fatally shot by a colleague accidentally. Are the beryllium's guards not properly trained to handle firearms? The people want to know how is it his weapon was pointed at the other guard. It is also pointed out by some that the place where the guard was wounded was not detailed, and how many times he was shot. One shot, yeah, can still be considered accidental. Multiple, people can start to question it. Place, people can start to question it. If it's a pistol, why it never in a holster upon him waist? If one of the shotgun or the rifle, then they know the way them supposed to hold that. Does this not mean the public at large is now in danger from individuals working for these security companies who are carrying weapons and are untrained or unskilled? Recently, when the beryllium robberies that take place, people are just scared for being in the vicinity. Them now under the vicinity are in a close proximity to the beryllium van, because they don't know what happened. Now the people have to start wonder about the guards themselves, and if they might accidentally wound members of the public. Remember in a Farfetch, we see it happen before. We see it happen at the NCB at Portmore. Now this happen at the company. Now law enforcement say the reports are that it was accidental. This is enough for them ruling. These are the reports brought to them. Them are looking into the matter. Of course, it's a security company. Would I expect them to have security cameras? So a security camera, even if it not provided with sound, maybe with body language, we can say if it was a heated altercation, if an argument did take place between the two guards, and if that lead to the fatal shooting, or if it was just accidental, as the report suggests, maybe them look through the footage already see what go on, already present the footage to law enforcement, and investigations have to continue. But that's why they put it on the report. But condolences to the family. This man got work. Security guards work long shifts. This man there work and co-worker accidentally take him life. Talk to him in the comment section. As I say, condolences to the family. If you're new to the channel and just pass through, click the subscribe icon. And then the bell icon. And of course, put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Until the reason again, My sentiments for you and yours. If you want to live, love, and prosper, if you want to stay tuned.